guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video was a request on my Facebook actually. Some of my Facebook friends have been watching my Facebook Live videos that I've been doing here recently, and I got a request to do a contour video on how I contour my face and what products I use and all the steps that I do. In no way am I professional. This is just something that was requested. I don't even know if I'm doing it right. I just do it the way that I do it. I don't know. But I hope that you guys like it, and let's just get into the video. So I already have most of my makeup on. Like I said, this video is about contouring, so that's what the main focus is going to be. I just applied a thin layer of foundation, and the foundation that I use is the Infallible Matte 24-Hour Foundation from L'Oreal. I love that foundation. Highly recommend it. I got it from Walmart. So we're going to go on with the contouring steps that I use. Now, I'm in no way a professional. These are just the ways that I do my contour and my highlight. So let's just start out. So first things first, I'm using my mirror. So if you see me looking like to the side or down or anything, I'm going to be using my mirror. I'm taking my Naked Skin Concealer by Urban Decay, and I'm taking it in the color Fair Neutral because it's the lightest shade that they have, and it's the one that is like light enough for my skin tone so that it doesn't completely match. And I really like this concealer. I've mentioned this in several videos before. So what I'm doing, I'm going to apply it where the light naturally hits your face. So it's going to be underneath the eyes, down the bridge of the nose, on the forehead, the chin, and now it's getting super bright in my room because I'm using natural sunlight. So let's just start underneath the eyes. You want to make it into like a triangular shape because that is the way that the light shines down. So I am just applying it like a triangle, as you can see. Try to match them because you don't want like one side to be lighter or like you could actually tell that it's a different shape, if that makes sense. So now I have my triangles. It's so bright in here. I'm so sorry. Can you see that? Hopefully you can see that. Then I'm going to apply it down the bridge of my nose, on my chin, on my forehead, like it's gonna look like a chicken foot. It's literally an upside down chicken foot. And then I like to apply it right underneath where I'm going to be putting my bronzer. So right there. And right there. And then I also like to put it around the corners of my nose, just because that's where I tend to get the reddest throughout the day. So there's all the placements that I put my highlight or my concealer that I use for a highlight. Now it's time for the contour, and the bronzer that I use is a cream bronzer. Now I don't use this every single day. This is the makeup that I use, or the contour steps that I use when I actually have extra time in the morning to contour and highlight my face. So I'm using, oh gosh, my mirror almost fell. That would not have been good. I'm using Sonia Kashuk's cream bronzer in the color Rich Bronze number 42. It's just a cream dark, it kind of looks like a foundation, like a dark foundation, and it's from Sonia Kashuk. Really, really like it. And I'm using an e.l.f. contour brush. So it's like skinny and it works great for contouring. So now what you're going to be doing to contour is you're going to start by applying it on your cheekbones. So make a funny fish face. And I just apply it right there. Right like around where the cheekbone and the, when you do the duck face, or not the duck face, the fish face, caves in. And do the same thing to the other side. like that. And now I'm going to be doing it around the temples and like the forehead area because I want it to be more bronze, like around the edges of my hairline. So we'll do it right here and just kind of lightly do it over to the other side. Like that. The last step to my cream bronzer, I take a really flat, small brush, like that, and I put some product on it, some bronzer, and I'm going down the bridge of my nose to give the illusion of a longer and thinner nose. So I'm just going to start like where the brow is, and just line up the end of the brow, and then just gently make a line down the bridge of your nose, down your nose. Like that. And same thing on the other side. And then just, I like to just connect it like that. And that is all the steps that I use to do my highlight and contour, like the cream contour. So now I'm taking my beauty blender, and this is what I use to blend everything. I use this side, the pointy side, to blend all the concealer, and I use this side to blend the bronzer. So I'm starting, I wish that it wasn't so, okay. So now I'm going to start by blending out all of the bronzer first. I like to blend from dark to light and then like go over the bronzer with the concealer to blend it out a little bit more. So I'm taking this side and I'm going to blend out the bronzer. Now keep in mind this does take a minute to blend, and like just blend it until you feel comfortable enough that it's blended enough. And you want to really blend outward. A lot of people will tell you to blot it, but I feel like that takes so long. So if you just kind of rub it in circular motions with a light hand, I think it works really good too. Especially around the hairline, you definitely want to blend it upward because you want it to blend in with the hairline and not just be a bronze line going around your forehead. Now it's time to blend out the highlight or concealer. The longer the product sits on your face, the warmer that it gets, and it makes it a little bit harder to blend. But it does the after of, what am I trying to say? The result will look better because you can see it more. Because it has time to really like soak into your face. The goal is to make it all blend enough so you cannot tell where the line starts or stops. So that's what I'm trying to do. So after blending all the concealer, I'm going to set it with a just setting powder. It's by Sonia Kashuk. It's my regular powder. It just makes your, it makes the product stay on longer. So I'm just going to set it with the powder. And just literally lightly dust it around your face because you don't want it to add any like color or cover up any of your contour that you just did. So you can see right here a little bit of the bronzer. The lighting is terrible in my room, or you could see better. You can see a little bit of the bronzer around. So what really gets the color on my face is the powder bronzer. So I'm using the Wet n Wild contour palette. It's broken, like the little top came off. So I use just the bronzer side, and I'm taking the e.l.f. contour brush, an angled contour brush, and I'm just applying in the places that I applied the cream bronzer. And this really just gives the look of the bronzer. Do you see that? It darkens up the product. And I just like to kind of use circular motions again so that I don't see any lines from my bronzer. So now you can see that there's a little bit more of a bronzer color on my face. So now I'm going in with illuminator and blush. So the blush that I'm going to be using is by Jasmine LaBelle Cosmetics. I just got this from Burlington, and this is in the color Rose Light. It is a gorgeous color. I used it yesterday and it was really pretty. So I'm using a Real Techniques round brush, and I'm just going to dust it on the apples of my like that. And now taking my highlight, I'm using the same brand, and this is the color Brilliant, and this is highlighting powder. So I don't want like a heavy highlight. If I want a heavy highlight, then I use my ColourPop highlighter, but since I just want like a little bit of a glow or a little bit of a highlight, then I just use this. And then I apply this to like my upper cheekbone area. In like a half moon formation. And then I take it and put it on my ring finger, and I'm going to apply it down the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. And that is how I do my contour and highlight and illuminator. So that's it for the video. I hope that you guys liked it. If you did, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. If you have any more requests, make sure to leave those down in the comments below. Follow me on all of my social medias, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!